and how every character is kind of a, it's more of a further taken back picture. So there's a lot going on in the backgrounds as well in those cards too. I definitely agree. I like the way they look. Okay, cool. That makes more sense. Yeah, that like I said, I've never heard that before, Steven. Appreciate you for telling me that though. That's pretty cool to know. Once again, guys, coming up next is going to be Justin T. Justin T coming up with a full box of Lord of the Rings collectors here. As always, appreciate you on the support, and best of luck, man. Let's see if I can pull you that dwarf ring now. Let's do it. Let's hit the dwarf ring for Justin. I have the Hobbit book sitting on my shelf, but I just have not read it yet. I have yet to read it. So we're gonna end on the box topper here for Justin. You can pull Surge foils out of the box toppers, guys. You can hit Surge foils. I'm still reading Game of Thrones. I'm on book 2 of Game of Thrones right now. But like I said, Lord of the Rings is up there on one of the books that I want to read. Game of Thrones is amazing. I absolutely love those books. I don't know if you've read those as well, Chris. My sister was always trying to get me to read The Hobbit. She was always like trying to get me to read that book. Whenever I was doing homework and stuff, she would take it and put it on my desk, and I would just keep putting it on her desk. It would go back and forth. You can. From what I've heard, you can pull a Surge foil out of the box topper. You can. I haven't seen one yet though. We've opened like 50 box toppers, 60 box toppers, and I have yet to see one. Okay, so Corey's seen one. So there you go. You can actually hit one out of the box toppers. It's just incredibly rare. All right, here we go. First pack for Justin. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. Here we go. Starting off with a Mordor Trebuchet, Voracious Fellbeast, Gron the Gatebreaker, Plains, War of the Last Alliance, Display of Power on the Borderless, Fealty to the Realm on the Commander card, Brandy Book, Faramir on the Showcase, Pippin Guard of the Citadel on the Borderless, Rising of the Day, Sting the Glinting Dagger, and the food token in the back. Food token in the back. So only one hit coming out of that first pack, and it's going to be the Commander card coming your way. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that they cut Tom Bombadil from the movie just because it was going to take too much time to actually get through his story. I've heard that that same thing there, Steven. I've heard that from quite a few people. Oliphant there on the base. Celebron the Wise on the uncommon. Horses of the Bruine. Full Hollow on the Plains. Faramir, Prince of Ithilien. Arwen the Mortal Queen. The Queen. That's like a $9 or $10 borderless non-foil card there. Really solid hits. Really solid hit on that one. Champions of Minas Tirith. Frodo Baggins on the Showcase. Nice. The Deserted Temple reprint. That's going to be Weathertop there. Weathertop on the borderless non-foil. Yeah, that seems like more up my alley there. I would definitely check out the audiobooks for sure. I would definitely check out those audiobooks. And a Sauron, Lord of Darkness on the Showcase to close out. Yeah, Stephen King is awesome, dude. Stephen King has written some incredible books. Richard Bachman. I didn't even know that was a thing. Richard Bachman. Eyes of the Dragon by Stephen King. What's that about? Tale of Tea on the Saga. Swift Savior on the uncommon. Witch King of Angmar there on the base foil. That's going to be one of those mythics that's worth a decent amount. Solid hit there for Justin T on the Witch King. Born Upon a Wind on the borderless. Gollum the Obsessed Stalker on the commander card. Dol Amroth there on the legendary land. It's going to be a mythic borderless non-foil coming your way. Another really solid hit there. Wizard's Rockets. Grey Havens. Smeagol the Helpful Guide on the Showcase. And the food token in the back. So 3 hits out of that pack there for you, Justin. Into our next pack here. The Mordor Muster. Stone of Eric on the uncommon. Friendly Rivalry. Full Hollow on the island. Mines of Moria on the base. Fall of Andros. The Balrog Flame of Udun on the borderless. Fool of a Took on the Showcase. The Shire on the borderless. Eowyn Fearless Knight on the borderless. Frodo Baggins on the Showcase. And Elrond Master of Healing on the borderless foil to close out. So Mines of Moria going your way. So nothing too crazy yet. Nothing super crazy yet. Slip on the Ring. Mouth of Sauron there on the uncommon. The Brash Instigator there on the uncommon. Full Hollow on the Mountain. Sauron's Ransom on the rare. Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire. This is the guy that we were just talking about. So apparently this guy, he becomes Sauron. Sauron and Sharky are the same person, Steven was saying. And that's pretty sick. Didn't know that about that guy there. Grima, Saruman's Footman. Grima, Saruman's Footman, holding the Palantir there in his hands. The unactivated Palantir, that's pretty sick. Showcase on the Boromir. Lash of the Balrog. Many Partings on the foil. And Eowyn the Shield Maiden to close out. So 3 decent hits coming out of that pack. Steve is saying that picture is of Saruman. Dude, it looks so different, though. It's got to be like how they describe him in the books. He looks so different in that picture. I want to go back and look at that. So this is supposed to be Saruman here, guys. Very interesting. Yeah, I had no idea that Sharky and Saruman were the same person. It's pretty sick. Into our next pack, hitting that halfway point here. Shadowfax, Lord of the Horses on the uncommon. Swamp on the full hollow. Call of the Ring on the borderless non-foil. Another solid hit coming your way. This is like a $5 to $10 card there on the borderless. And going up as well. Relic of Sauron there on the borderless. Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Samwise Gamgee. Oliphant. Gollum the Patient Plotter. And the Mines of Moria to close out on that one. Solid hits on the Mines. Moving on to the next pack here. Westfold Rider. Gift of Strands. This is where Gimli's getting the 3 strands of hair from Galadriel. It's actually pretty funny that they made that into a card. It's pretty funny that they made that into a card. Moria Marauder. Assault on Osgiliath. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. The Green Dragon Inn. It's going to be that reprint of the Homeward Path on the Mythic borderless non-foil for you. Solid hit on that one. So back-to-back Mythics coming out of this. It's going to be a Shadow of the Enemy. Shadow of the Enemy on the borderless Mythic that time. Gimli, Counter of Kills. Aragorn the Uniter there on the borderless foiled Mythic. So triple Mythic pack this time. And the food token in the back. But 3 Mythics coming out of that pack. It's probably the best pack so far, Justin. Probably the best pack so far on the box. Just the penny sleeves. And then moving on to the second half of the box. Uruk-hai Berserker. Stone of Eric once again. Celeborn the Rise. Full Hollow on the Forest. Doors of Durin. Palantir once again, so doubling up on those Palantirs. It's going to be a borderless Mythic on that one. Elrond of the White Council. It's coming out of the Elf Commander deck. Solid hits with Gandalf in that. Gollum the Patient Plotter. Aragorn the Uniter there on the Showcase Mythic, non-foil this time. Another really solid hit. Foray of Orcs. Knights of Dol Amroth. And Merry the Esquire of Rohan on the Showcase. So 3 hits coming out of that pack. We're starting to heat up a little bit. Maybe we have a ring in us tonight. Maybe. I think we can make that happen here. Great Hall of the Citadel. March from the Black Gates on the uncommon. Rise of the Witch King on the uncommon. Full Hollow Island. Phial of Galadriel on the base foil there. Isildur's Fateful Strike on the borderless. Denethor Stoneseer on the commander card. Gandalf the Grey. Frodo Baggins. Shire Sheriff. Eowyn the Fearless Knight. And the food token in the back. Lord of the Rings prequels. Are you talking about the Rings of Power? If you're talking about the Rings of Power, bro. Oh man, I got mixed feelings about that show big time. That was like one of the most difficult shows for me to get through, I'm not gonna lie. I was not big on that at all. Full Hollow on the Forest. There and back again on the rare. The Ring Goes South on the borderless. Banquet Guest there on the borderless. Nice Nazgul there on the uncommon. There were certain scenes that I liked from that show. Sauron the Dark Lord there on the Showcase. Fangorn the Tree Shepherd. Lash of the Balrog. Shadow of the Enemy on the borderless Mythic pull. Solid hit. Solid hits. And the food token in the back. That's kind of how I feel, Chris. Chris J, that's kind of how I feel about that. There were certain scenes that I enjoyed in that show, specifically with Durian and Elrond, specifically with Elrond and the dwarf. They had some of the best lines of dialogue in the entire show, but I didn't really like the writing of the show. There were certain scenes that were kind of annoying to me. And yeah, I watched all of it, but it was definitely really difficult for me to get through personally. Friendly rivalry on the uncommon. Tom Bombadil there on the base foil. Whoa, dude, that's a hot take. I loved House of the Dragon. So explain that to me. What did you like more about Rings of Power than House of the Dragon? Because I really loved House of the Dragon, man. Redhorn Pass there on the Borderless Mythic non-foil. Solid hit on that one. Solid hit on that one. Knights of Dol Amroth, Frodo Baggins, and Legolas the Master Archer to close out. Me too, Chris. Me too. I like what they were trying to do, but there was just so many scenes in that show where I was just like, dude, that was my reaction. Just like, oh, bro. Oh. Yes, let's go! Yo, Justin, are you kidding me right now? No way! There is no way that I just pulled this for you out of the last pack. Oh my god, you asked for a dwarf ring, and you got one, baby! Dwarf ring for Justin T. Now you've got all three, baby. I pulled all three of the rings for you, Justin. Let's go, man. Let's go. I told you guys we were going to hit one of these today. I told you. Let's go, baby. That's incredible. Incredible that I just pulled that for Justin. All three rings for Justin T. Insane. Insane, dude. Let's go, man. Let's go. I cannot believe that. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Woo! Oh, man. That is so sick, dude. I can't believe we just pulled that out of the 4 slot for you. Oh, my goodness, bro. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, Justin. Let's go. Dwarf ring for Justin T. He's up to all three of the non-serialized rings now. Let's go, Justin. Let's go. Insane. Insane, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Tony, it's not serialized, but like I said yesterday, let me pull it up on my phone. Literally last stream with Justin, we did some work, bro. We did some work last stream. And check it out. Last stream, this is what we hit for Justin. Insane, bro. Insane, dude. Last stream, we literally hit a human ring and an elf ring non-serialized for Justin. This stream, we're hitting a dwarf ring for him, so he's got all three of the rings. Insane, bro. That is absolute insanity. I do believe that's the same master case, Justin. Or Caitlin, excuse me. I do believe that's the same master case. Should be. But wow, guys. Insane out of the last pack. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Whew. Okay. Smeagol, the helpful guide on the rare. The Mithril Coat there on the rare. That's like an $8 to $9 borderless card there. Solid hit on that. Summons of Saruman. Legolas Counter of Kills. Minas Tirith. We'll check right now. We'll definitely check right now. The elf ring is like $700 to $800. The human ring is right around $250 to $300. And then I believe the dwarf ring falls somewhere right in between both of those. So it should be like $400 to $500 if I had to take a guess. Around that price. But let's double check. Insane, man. Insane. Let's do the box topper first. And then we'll check the price on the card there for you. But I cannot believe that we just pulled that third ring for you, bro. That's crazy. And it's going to be Isengard, Saruman's Fortress on the borderless foil for you. Once again, Justin, insane, bro. Insane. I cannot believe that we just pulled that for you. Let's double check on the price there, though. Because I definitely want to...